The high bar squat is a lower body compound exercise with an emphasis on the quads. It's one of the most technical lifts and takes practice to master. This tutorial may be overwhelming, and I certainly do not expect you to remember all the information at once. Just focus on a few cues at a time. That being said, if the high bar squat feels really uncomfortable for you, genetically you may be more suited to the low bar squat. If your goal is simply to lift as much weight as possible, try both and pick whichever one you prefer. Another common reason it may not feel comfortable is simply a lack of mobility in your ankles. In this case, try elevating your heels with wedges, a bumper plate, or inclined weightlifting shoes. To set up, set the bar just below shoulder height in the rack. Stand with your feet hip width under the bar, placing the bar on your upper traps. Grip the bar with your hands as close as your shoulder mobility allows, and pull your elbows back and down. Pulling your elbows back creates a shelf of muscle for the bar to sit on, and pulling your shoulders down engages your lats for core stability. Next, unrack the bar and take 2 steps back. Your feet should be hip width with your toes pointed slightly out. Screw your feet externally into the ground. This helps with hip position and stability, knee tracking, foot stability, and force production. Lastly, brace your core. To brace your core, we need to create a neutral spine and intra-abdominal pressure. To do this, there are 4 steps. 1. Imagine that you're pissing up a wall, creating a gentle posterior pelvic tilt. 2. Stack your ribcage over your pelvis by crunching slightly. 3. Engage your lats by pulling your shoulders down toward your hips. And 4. Breathe into your stomach, expanding the side walls of your abdominals. Note that how much you tilt your pelvis or crunch your ribcage will depend on the individual's static posture. You're simply aligning your ribs and pelvis. These positions should not be forceful or excessive. For the action, on the eccentric, break at the hips and knees simultaneously, allowing your knees to travel forward. Aim to touch your calves with your hamstrings, squatting to parallel or lower. Hold your breath as if you're squatting underwater, and take a breath before each rep. Take time to re-brace your core and screw your feet into the ground, creating tension in your feet and hips before each rep. On the concentric, extend your hips and knees by leg pressing the floor away, reaching the crown of your head to the ceiling. For proper alignment, aim to keep the bar in line with or close to the midfoot. This is your center of balance. Maintain a braced core, resetting each rep. Maintain tension in the feet and hips by screwing your feet externally into the ground. Maintain an upright torso. Keep your knees tracking over your toes, not allowing your knees to cave in or out excessively. And lastly, avoid rounding your spine at the bottom of the squat, also known as butt wig. This is usually due to poor core bracing or squatting too deep for your ankle mobility.